D'abord, ce qui s'est passé il y a...
Well, firstly, if we look at what happened a few hours ago in Poland, it's very serious. This incident must be taken seriously by the various EU countries. Of course, when you hit a EU country, you're hitting all European nations. And I have made this point several times, so it won't surprise you. I think that Russia is a multidimensional threat nowadays to Europe, not in terms of waging war on Russia and opposing a country that has a nuclear weapon, but what this does mean is that France in particular, and here just talking about France when it comes to this defence issue, France should be able to ensure that it sticks to its commitments, for example, when it comes to NATO missions to the eastern flank of Europe, and also when it comes to the defence of air security in a number of Baltic countries. Now, I'm not in favour of, in the current context, France leaving the NATO Integrated Command for a simple reason, and that is that we would not want to unravel this kind of agreement or alliance in a context of war, in a context of conflict. Now, our ambition, of course, is that France should eventually have its own independence and its own power, and I think that General de Gaulle left NATO Integrated Command, and that was in order to ensure that France, which now has a nuclear weapon and a seat at the UN Security Council, could speak much more freely than it can now. At present, we think that not only are we taking a back seat in global affairs, but also in terms of our own affairs in European territory.
Merci beaucoup.
Thank you.
So much for being here. Have a nice afternoon.